Greetings, our Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. This is the high priest over the whole house of Israel, L.D. Smith, the watchman on the wall.
And my name is V.C.E. Smith, and I am the rib of the high priest, your watchman on the wall.
Sons and daughters of Zion, it is our Sabbath.
Yes,
Grab that King James.
Yes, it
but
is.
first and foremost, we want to give a shout out to the whole family. Happy Sabbath,
Sabbath,
Israel.
Israel.
That being said, we're going to go forward into our teaching. Oh, my brothers and sisters, we are excited tonight.
Yes, we are.
Oh, we got a good one. I mean, the Most High have given us a very, very, very fine teaching.
Yes,
and as we always say here, loudermeaningmore.org, my brothers and sisters, we want you guys to think about the reading as you read along with us, okay? Now, we know that some of you guys can read better than we can, so you guys understand exactly what the reading is saying. But now, we want you guys to think about it. Think about the wording. And we know that if you are Hebrew, the Most High will give you a clear understanding. Now, that being said, we're going to move forward, and we're coming out of the book of Matthew, and we're going to be dealing with tonight about the eclipse. Yeah, fine subject. Yeah, it's the right time to talk about it. Yeah, but we're going to show you guys in the Most High's holy word, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that something is going to happen.
Yep.
And remember, my brothers and sisters, as I taught you guys on the last 2 or 3 teachings, the Most High way of doing things is little by little. Say it with me. Little by little. But baby, I'm telling you, his word always ends in this. His sentence always ends in these words. It shall come to pass. And baby, it does. So that being said, no more delays. We're going to move on.
All right.
Let's come from the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter. Begin with verse 5.
All right, family. We'll start here at verse 5. For many shall come in my name.
This is Jesus saying now.
Did you say?
Mm-hmm.
Saying, I am Christ. And shall deceive many.
That hadn't happened. Only a couple people that I knew that tried that bullshit.
And they got shot down real quick.
And it didn't work. So
They
keep
got shot
on.
And ye shall hear of war and rumors of wars.
Now y'all guys know that it's been wars and rumors of wars ever since from the beginning of time. Now this statement here doesn't have no
validity whatsoever.
Any validity at all as far as pertaining to the statement that he's going to make further on down here in his writing. It doesn't make sense at all. But let's keep on going.
See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet.
Now, ain't that something now? If I'm not mistaken, I know he said in one of his other writings, doesn't nobody knows. Nobody. Not even him. Not even the angels in heaven. But the Father. But now here he's talking about the end. It's not yet.
How would he know? Well, it could be
how would he know?
Rumors and no rumors and then more rumors. I mean, he don't know because he don't know when the end is.
That's my question. How would he know these things if don't nobody know but the Most High?
What he said?
As he said, God.
Well,
my fault. Keep on.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. My computer moved on me. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine, and pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places.
Now, my question to anyone out there that believe in this Jesus bullshit, y'all been hanging around here long enough. Y'all know how the Most High rolls. Anytime there's a famine, who brings it? The Most High. Anytime I'm gonna show you in the Most High's holy word that He brings nations against nations.
But my question is to the Christian: was not there famine, pestilence, earthquakes
before Jesus came on the scene?
Was not all this already happening? Okay. Anyway, all these are the beginnings of sorrow.
Well, the beginning has been going on for a long time.
It's been happening every time you hear of a war, you hear pestilence, you hear somebody starving. Poor folks in Africa been starving for I don't know how long, and God cursed them. And I mean, good grief.
Yep.
Then shall they deliver the saved, sanctified, filled with the precious gift of the Holy Ghost, up to be afflicted. Now, but quit, stop baiting. You done went through all the confessing, believing, giving, shitting, all the stuff you got to be a Christian, and you gonna still be put up for affliction.
But think about that, honey, this right here. You know, he says, then they shall be delivered up. He said, then they shall deliver you up. His audience that he's talking to.
Just them.
I mean, but the Christians, they say, oh, well, this applies to you. But he wasn't talking to you.
But listen, he says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted. What does he say next?
And shall kill you. That don't make no sense at all.
So if you are being afflicted and then being killed, who's left to save?
Nobody. Nobody.
And ye shall be hated. Who's gonna hate you? Your motherfucking ass is dead.
You're dead. You don't exist.
Of all nations, for my name's sake. No, you won't. They're gonna think you the biggest fool on the planet. You had first went up and been afflicted, then been killed. Now I got to hate you for his name's sake.
Now the Most High talks about his people, and he said that he gonna take you and your seed. All y'all gonna be hated. See what I'm saying? But here Jesus talking about these people here that's already
they're
killed.
dead.
They're dead, and they're gonna be hated. Make no sense to me at all.
And then shall many be offended. Who?
Yep.
He killed them all.
Sure did.
He said they will be killed. And shall betray one another and shall hate one another. Okay, everybody else hates you and you dead. Then you're gonna be offended and you dead. And you're gonna hate your brother and you dead. And your brother gonna hate you and you all dead.
Makes no sense to me.
Okay, here come the good part. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many dead people.
Yeah. That's what I want to know. How? How can he deceive you and your ass is already dead? But keep on going, dude.
Okay.
I mean, this man here's all messed up.
And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many dead people shall wax cold. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved.
But how? That's that is so messed up.
Who is this?
How can anybody be saved? But let's keep on going.
And this God spell of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world during wars, rumors of wars, famines, pestilence, all this bullshit. Y'all, the ones that could teach it and preach it, have been taken up and afflicted and killed. But yet, the God spell of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations.
And then listen at this latter part.
And then shall the end come. I'm done.
Now, as I said earlier, these words came out of his mouth. He said that even the son doesn't know when the end is going to be, here, or when the father's coming back. Only the father knows this right here. But now he's telling you that he knows when the end is going to come. But let's keep on. Now remember, he said, then the end, he said, and then.
He said, then that's the end.
Then shall the end come. So now we know that.
So everybody knows, not just the Father, because the
Right.
Father can't know nothing by itself.
All is right here.
Everybody knows.
The end has came. The end has come. That's right. You on the right page? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's keep on.
When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand.
How can you read the end? The end has came.
The end came.
The end has come.
He had to put that understanding there because all the bullshit prior to it you can't understand. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains,
Okay.
not Judah,
Okay, all right. But let's just say
not Judea.
But let's just say he's talking about Judah. Let's just say that.
Because you got to guess.
Now, if he's speaking about that, well, then the end has already came. The end has to have already came. Listen to me. The end have to have already came. Keep on reading.
Let him which is on the house
Talking about where? In Judah or Judea or wherever wherever this place he's talking about. He talking about the ones that are there. Read on.
not come down
Okay.
to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes.
Now, my thing is this right here now. You guys know that whoever wrote this had to be thinking about his time that he was living in. Because he damn sure wasn't thinking about now. Huh? I mean, you can see here, he tells you where the place is at that he's referring to. Those that are in this place here, that's on top of the house, and those that are out in the field, he's talking to those. What about those that are in the city? What about those that are on the backside of the moon, or wherever you want to say that they are? What about them? But you can see how narrow this individual mind was because he was only speaking about only in his days.
What he knew in his immediate little area.
But you can clearly see here, he says, let them, verse 16, which be in Judea, whatever that, flee unto the mountains. What about everybody else? I mean, he didn't say, you motherfuckers over here in America now. This doesn't apply
All
to
you
y'all.
newly born converts.
I mean, can't you see that this
He didn't even put Philadelphia.
Can't they see that this is for his immediate audience? It's not for you. And for his immediate audience, this here has to already transpire. It's already happened. But we know it didn't. Keep on.
And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days.
The end has already come, though. Let's
Everybody
keep
else
on.
is dead. But pray ye that your flight, whose flight? The dead folk?
Why pray? And the end has already came. Keep on.
Be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not seen the beginning of the world to thee. This time. See? This time. What he's talking about.
No.
Nor ever shall be.
Now, how can that be? If y'all Christian thinking about this is going to take place again, how can this be? And then he's saying that tribulation is going to come that the world has never seen before. Neither after that.
They've never seen this day. So that day he was speaking in.
Can't y'all see this is nothing but a crock of bullshit? I mean, this is so crazy. I mean, but we have to go into here to show you guys, that we gonna show you about the eclipse and whatnot. But we have to go down and show you this stuff, in order to get to the good part. But let's keep on going.
22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
How in the end has already came.
And
what
it is.
What other days?
I can't get over there and they
What other days can you short in the end has already came? Keep on.
But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not. You got that shit right. Don't you believe any motherfucker that tells you a goddamn thing about a
Jesus
Christ.
Mm-hmm.
For there shall arise false Christ and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
Everybody's there at the end. The end done came. The end is came.
My question is, what could they have showed them that would have deceived them?
Out of all
they
shit.
walked with him. They saw the crap he supposedly had done. How could somebody else come and be crisis and they knew the crisis?
Not only that, baby, but look what he says. Show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if they were possible, they should deceive the very elect. Now, if my memory served me right, and I know he said this, he told them that the very works that they do, that he did, they should do greater works. Not only the works that he did, but greater works. Now, y'all know he supposedly raised several people from the dead. He talked about he walked on the water. He talked about the wind and the waves.
Fish and bread and
the wind and the waves obey him. He broke some bread and fed 4,000 one time, then 5, and then 7 on another occasion. He did all this so-called bullshit. But yet and still, he said that the Christians are going to do greater things than that. They gonna heal. If they eat any deadly thing, it should not hurt them. They should lay hands on the sick and they shall recover. I mean, all kind of bullshit that he promised them. But yet and still, here you talking about these others gonna come and do all these signs that gonna fool them. How?
If any Christian, which has never done, did a greater thing than Jesus did, you wouldn't have believed it.
You sure wouldn't.
He told you not to.
And the thing about it, if these so-called false Christs and prophets arise, they do a flip shit. You can do 2 flips.
Thank you.
If they do 3 flips, you can do 10 because you can do greater things than Jesus did. I mean, Jesus did everything but stop the sun from rising and shining.
And talk to God.
And talking to the Most High.
Never done that.
But y'all gonna do greater things than that. Because the wall of petition has been torn down, and y'all can go to God and tell God, look, I want this, I want that.
Well, they are doing one thing greater than Jesus ever did. And that is stand on corners, holding hands, yelling and screaming in his name.
Yep. It ain't nothing.
They have mastered that.
It ain't nothing transpiring. Ain't nothing happening. Now let's keep going.
26. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert. Go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chamber. Believe it not. And you know why he saying that? Because he knows the fucker's not real. None of the shit is true.
No.
Don't believe it.
Not only that, this man that wrote this bullshit, he was talking about the area that he was in.
His little town. 50 miles one way
Oh,
and 50
boy.
miles the other way.
Yeah, you can throw the rock from one rock
Thank
from,
you.
from
They
one
don't play
end to the other
football
end.
because they don't have fields long enough.
Come on, listen.
For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For wheresoever
Carcass.
the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. Well, that's a true statement out of everything we've read. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened.
Now think about the video now. Some of the Christians hollering about, oh boy, this the end of time and this and that. Where's your tribulation by your so-called Dr. Jesus? You know?
Jesus.
Where's all this tribulation at?
Where is he?
Because the eclipse supposed to be Monday, I think, isn't it?
I think it's Monday.
Yeah. I mean, so where is all this tribulation? It says immediately after tribulation. So y'all can see this is nothing more than fabrication. The Christians running around talking about Jesus is coming out. Don't believe that bullshit.
Look how many deadlines the Christians have had for their
But
Jesus coming.
something is gonna transpire though. And I'm gonna show you how the Most High rolls when He makes an eclipse. Let's keep on.
Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven. Y'all, we done told y'all about them goddamn stars falling. A star cannot fall and hit this planet, okay? Stars are the size of this planet.
It's going to decimate.
Stars with an S. And the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man.
That couldn't be further from the truth. That couldn't be further from the truth. That ain't nothing but a damn lie. I'm not gonna say a fabrication because that's being mild. I'm gonna tell you just like this. That ain't nothing but a damn crock of shit. That's a damn lie. Now let's keep on.
Okay. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn.
What about everybody else? Those that have been grafted in. As a matter of fact, what tribe are they in?
Thank you.
All the Christians.
If you've been grafted in, there's 12 tribes.
What tribe are you in?
What were you grafted into?
Yeah. Let's keep on.
And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
Nothing but a
my
lie.
question is
Nothing
this.
but a damn lie.
I want somebody to ask themselves a question.
Nothing but a lie.
If the people or the 12 tribes belong to God, why are the 12 tribes mourning because Lucifer is on his horse? Does that make any sense to
No,
you?
it don't. Hell no, it doesn't.
What are the 12 tribes
mourning about?
I mean, the tribes of the earth, which you know who he's talking about. But why are they mourning? Anyway,
let's keep on going.
You want 31?
No, I don't need that.
But he's coming in the power of his glory, all great and everything.
We're gonna show you guys who comes on the cloud. All right, and we're gonna show you. And Jesus' name is nowhere mentioned.
Never is.
At any time. Now I'm gonna show you now. Let's go to Isaiah 19. And I want you to show them about you. You got it, okay? All right, you got it up over there.
Okay, we're gonna start it.
Isaiah 19. Let's read verses 1 through 5.
Okay. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud.
Where's Jesus? Where's Jesus? He's not there. Know why? Because only the Most High is coming on a cloud. Nobody else. Let's keep on.
And shall come into Egypt, the house of bondage.
On his ship. Huh? On his ship. It's right in the pages. Let's keep on.
And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence.
Huh? See that? See that? I told you in the last video, the Most High is moving these idols all through Egypt. He's moving them. He's breaking them down. Right in the pages. That's how he rolls. Can't nobody else do that.
Getting them out of the way.
Can't nobody else do that but the Most High. Why would they tear down their own shit that they put out? I mean, like I said in another video, would any of you guys cut off your damn hand on purpose? Hell no.
Yes,
No, you wouldn't.
yes. There's so many Christians that have cut off that right hand. And if it offend the
and then also
is the left hand. And pluck out that eye.
Yeah.
I have seen so many Christians because
Yeah.
they all had to do it because they
One
all
eye.
were seeing one-eyed Christians and one stumpy hand. So apparently you fuckers ain't never sinned it.
That's right. Now let's keep on.
Anyway, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at their presence, at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. Ooh, they gonna be a shaking in their
Where
boots.
are we, my brothers and sisters? We in Egypt.
Come on, y'all. Where are we at?
We in Egypt. But you know what though? My sisters and brothers, they was in Egypt too. And like I told you guys, the Most High doesn't change his MO. He does not change his means of operation. That's how he rolls. It's right in the pages, and see a lot of them say, "Oh, well, they're changing." No, I'm not. I'm not changing nothing.
They skipping all over verses, and shut up.
And I'm talking about my ancestors, and I'm talking about your ancestors if you're Hebrew. Now let's keep on.
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
Now, how about that? How about that? What's going on now?
Massa.
What's going on now?
Massa.
What's going on now? Now we're gonna show you guys. Now y'all gotta remember now, back in the American history, when the North was against the South.
Yep.
And they had a Mason-Dixon line.
Mason-Dixie.
I think you guys know about that. Let's see. Can we see the Mason-Dixon line now?
Well, okay.
See, because
what we're gonna do? We're gonna show you actually what the eclipse. Is how the eclipse is going to divide America. He's going to divide the North from the South.
It's right there.
And this is how it's going to look.
That's the Mason-Dixon line.
There's your eclipse.
That's the route.
It's going to divide the North from the South.
Right there in the pages.
Told y'all we going back.
Right there in the pages.
Like it was.
Something gonna transpire, but like I told you guys,
Going back.
little by little, just hold your horse.
Y'all just be patient.
Just sit back and just wait. Just wait.
Be patient.
And if any of them fools out there talking about rising up, let them fools go ahead on. Let them go ahead. Don't you move. Don't you move, because the Most High, read that part about he said he's going to do with the Egyptians again.
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
How about that? How about that? Huh? LD ain't making up nothing. I ain't making up nothing. The Most High showing me this. I mean, I would have to be some kind of genius, the one that reads the Bible and study the Bible and all of them. I studied, but not like that. The Most High shows me these things.
He won't help you understand it this way either.
He sure won't. It sure won't. He had to show it to you. And y'all know I be stumbling over words and this and that, but how can I come up on stuff like this right here, especially at a time like this? I keep on telling you, you can search high and low. You're not gonna find anybody else saying what we're saying here. You won't. It's not there. And if you go back and you look at the Most High, I always tell you guys to go back. Go back and look at how the Most High does things. He always uses one person.
Always.
Always.
Every time.
Always. There was only one king at a time that sat on the throne. There was only one man. Every time he sent a deliverer, he sent one man.
Listen, y'all. There was one Esther. There was one Samson. There was one Joseph.
Yep.
And the list goes
It
on.
goes on and on.
Even your great judges, Deborah, was stood out amongst them all.
That's right.
God only uses
One person.
one.
And I'm telling you, I mean, I'm not trying to say have millions of people following behind me. No,
You don't need millions.
I
We're
don't.
only looking for the few
I'm only looking for the
thousand.
few
Listen,
that the Most High have.
y'all don't understand what the word says when he says, I can save up to the thousands. That's exactly what he means. There's not that many
I'm not
of
looking
us.
for. I'm not looking for everybody. I'm not. And some may get offended, but hey, that's up to you. I'm not looking for everybody. Because the Most High only used one person. All these other motherfuckers talking that bullshit, you know what I mean? Listen, I can't do this. This has to be orchestrated by the Most High. I can't do it. You won't find a person that admits to their shortcomings saying, I can't do it, and yet and still they perform week after week after week after week, and you showing you stuff that, wow, I didn't know that was there, and here I'm telling you, I can't do it, and yet and still I'm doing it. Week after week. You know it has to be the Most High. It ain't me. Let's keep on.
And they shall fight everyone against his brother.
Right there in the pages.
Now, what have we been telling you all
Right
along
there in the pages.
LiveMadeMore.org? When they go out, they won't even fight
Sure won't.
with their own kin.
They won't.
They won't shoot them.
Nope.
They took Dylan Ruth out to Mickey D.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Didn't they? One of them
Sure
restaurants,
did.
and fed him because he had done such a wonderful thing
In the so-called church.
in the church,
In the church.
praying to what you saw.
I think how many killed? 9?
9.
And then left one and said, not go tell it.
Chased him and they found him and oh son, don't you fear. It's your cousins and your uncles. We just gonna have to take you in, son, but we gonna treat you like a king when we get you in now. You's hungry, boy? Huh? Oh, but boy, are the tides gonna turn? Huh?
It's coming.
He's getting ready to pit them against one another.
It's already started. It's already started. This is not a joke. This is not a fairy tale story. I'm telling you, just like the Most High showed it to me. And one can't deny it. It's right in the pages. But one would get angry because, well, how does he keep on seeing these things and I can't see it? Well, he ain't called you. That's why. And they get angry. They say all kind of bad things about the Watchmen. I don't care what they say. I don't care about the thumbs down. I don't care about none of that bullshit. We gonna keep on going. We ain't gonna slow down even in the curves. That's right. Every week y'all gonna see my black face and the real. We ain't going nowhere.
And everyone against his neighbor. Y'all gonna be sitting in your house cooking caramel popcorn, sitting there.
That's right.
And they gonna be tearing up Jack.
Sure will.
City against city. And kingdom against kingdom.
That's right.
And they thinking about Kim Jong-un. They ain't gonna be their only worry.
Sure will. You got to worry about this.
Just think about all them other ones.
This homegrown
and
shit.
all the rest of them.
You want to think about this homegrown shit here. Let's keep on.
And the spirit of Egypt shall fall in the midst thereof.
Yeah, okay. I'll read on down to 5.
And I will destroy the counsel thereof.
That's right.
So talking about the Trumpster?
That's what he gonna
It's
do.
already breaking that stuff
gonna
up.
do.
They just got rid of one of them fools
All of 'em
today.
all of 'em
that
falling
real
off the wagon.
redneck racist motherfucker. They just
All them
took
falling
him
off
off of the
wagon.
board.
They falling off the wagon. Keep on.
And to them that have familiar spirit. Wait a minute, that go down too far. And I will destroy their counsel thereof, and they shall they shall seek to their idols and to their chambers. Charmers and to them that have familiar spirits
Talking about
and to the wizards. And you know who the wizards
all
are?
them preachers.
Them Christ-I-am preachers.
Yeah.
Said Trump didn't care nothing about no Christianity then, but he gonna be asking them
Sure
Christians, hey, what can we do?
That's right. Keep on.
And Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord.
That's right. America going down.
And a fierce king shall rule over
They
them.
going down.
Saith the Lord,
America is
the
going
Lord of
down,
hosts.
down, down, down.
Oh, wait, that's gonna be wonderful.
Yeah.
Now we getting ready to get to 5.
Read verse 5.
And the waters shall fail. And the waters shall fail from the sea, and the rivers shall be wasted and dried up.
That's right. That's right. That's all of it. Okay. Now let's go to Jeremiah, the 4th chapter. Let me get there. Jeremiah 4. Now, my brothers and sisters, now y'all think about it. Think about now. The Most High does not change his means of operation. He does not change. Now, y'all just keep on watching now and keep on reading. Listen. Now, let's start at verse 10.
Okay, I got that load. It's a little bit slow.
10 to 14. Now, now notice how he does it to his own people now. I mean, we should be able to look back at our ancestors and learn and see how the Most High dealt with them. Let's keep on.
Verse 10.
10,
Then said I, Lord God, surely thou hast greatly deceived this people and Jerusalem, saying, ye shall have peace. Whereas the sword reacheth unto the soul. At that time shall it be said to this people and to Jerusalem, a dry wind of the high places in the wilderness towards the daughter of my people, not to fan,
That's right.
nor to clean.
I'm gonna punish y'all. Keep on.
Even a full wind from those places shall come unto me. Now also will I give sentence unto them. Behold, he shall come up as cloud.
See that? That's Most High coming. But Jesus said he's coming on the cloud for the Christian. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Look at when the Most High comes. He's coming
And he ain't coming by
he
himself.
is
Watch
bringing
this.
vengeance. Now
Watch
keep on
this.
going.
Sorry.
13.
13. And behold, he shall come up as clouds, and his chariots shall be as a whirlwind.
See that?
Well now, his horses are swifter than eagles. Woe unto us, for we are spoiled.
See that? Read 14.
O Jerusalem, wash thine hearts from wickedness,
His own people.
that thou mayest be saved. How long shall thy vain thoughts lodge within thee?
See that? Now, when the Most High came, how did he come? On the cloud? Was Jesus with him? No. Jesus is nowhere mentioned.
Nope.
I keep
And
saying
he also said these other chariots are going to be with him. He didn't name one time Jesus was going to be in one of them.
not one time.
Or on a horse.
Yeah, because he coming back on riding a horse.
He's going to be riding on a horse.
Yeah.
God said his chariots, the horses are swifter than eagles.
That's right.
Meaning these suckers don't
Flying.
run like a horse on the ground.
They flying.
They flying
They
faster
flying.
than an eagle
They
could soar.
flying. They flying. Zoom, zoom, zoom. They flying. Now let's keep on going. Let's go to Psalms 104, and we're gonna read out of there. Let's read from verses 1 to 5 in Psalms 104. You got that?
Let me get to it.
Okay. You want me to read it?
It's popping up.
Okay.
Here it comes, y'all. Here we go. You want verse 1?
Yeah, let's read. Let's read all that for our sisters and brothers.
Bless the Lord, O my soul.
Uh-huh.
O Lord my God, thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty. Who covered just thyself with light as with a garment, who stretcheth out the heavens like a curtain, who light the beams of his chambers
Chambers
in the waters,
Uh-huh.
who maketh the clouds his chariot,
Uh-huh.
who walketh upon wings of the wind,
Uh-huh. See that?
who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers a flaming fire,
Uh-huh.
who led the foundations of the earth, who laid the foundations of the earth, that it should not be removed ever.
So that proves that
Ain't no damn
ain't no-
stars gonna be hitting this earth.
not only that proves that ain't nothing spinning on its own axis.
Ooh.
I believe
It ain't
that,
round.
I believe that makes it
clear.
stand there that this thing is flat and has a dome over it.
Yep, it certainly is.
That's right. Now,
Thou coveredest it
Mm-hmm.
with the deep as with a garment.
Mm-hmm.
The waters stood above the mountain.
okay, that's good. Now, all right. Now let's keep on going. Let's go to Genesis. Now we're gonna show you guys here different depictions when the Most High talking about the sun and the moon, and we're gonna show you in the Most High's holy word how you can read, and the Most High will show you exactly what He's talking about. Now let's go to Genesis. I did say Genesis, didn't I? Genesis 37. Yeah, let's go. Let me get there too. I'm in Exodus. Let me get to Genesis 37. All right, let's go. We can read a couple of verses out of. Let's read 9 and 10. Now I want you guys to listen. Now listen close. Now this is about one of our old patriarchs, Joseph. Okay, now let's go.
And he dreamed yet another dream,
Joseph.
and told it his brethren, and said, Behold, I have dreamed a dream more. And behold, the sun and the moon and the 11 stars made obeisance to me. And he held it, and he told it to his father and to his brethren.
Okay, now before we go any further, now we're going to show you here, beyond a shadow of a doubt, when he speaks about the sun and the moon, he's talking about his mother and his father. And when he talks about the 11 stars, those are his brothers. He's writing the pages. But then we're going to show you again when the Most High is talking about the sun and the moon, that he's really talking about the sun and the moon. And let's keep on.
And he told it to his father and his brothers. And his father rebuked him and said unto him, What is this dream that thou hast dreamed? Shall I and thy mother and thy brethren indeed come to bow down ourselves to thee, to the earth?
I is the son, and the 11 is talking about his brethren, and his mother is the moon. It's right in the pages. All you gotta do is just ask the Most High to show it to you. Now we see here that he was talking about the description here, that he was talking about the sun and the moon, was talking about his parents and his brethren. Now let's go here and let's see what the Most High says about the real sun and moon. Let's go to Isaiah, I believe, Isaiah 13. Let's go there real quick, my brothers and sisters. Isaiah the 13th chapter. And we're going to begin at verse 9. Isaiah 13 and 9. And look what it says in there. It says, Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. The sun, see that? The sun is right in the page now. I'm reading it to you. The sun shall be darkened, and his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked of their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness and the terrible. Now see, I'm showing you a parable. Well, I'm showing you a description of how the Most High rose and how he does things when he makes any clips. It's right in the pages. Something is going to transpire. But like I said, how does he work? Little bit by little bit. And before you know it, it's all over you. Now let's keep on going here now. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel. Ezekiel 32. Let's go there, my brothers and sisters. You're going to look at something here. Ezekiel 32. You want to go there? Ezekiel 32. And we're going to begin at verses 1, and we're going to read all the way down to verses 16. You want to do that for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Now y'all listen to the word, my brothers and sisters. Listen to the word and just think about it.
And it came to pass.
I tell y'all that. That's how the Most High talks.
In the 20th year. In the 20th month. In the first day of the month. That the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, take up a lamentation for Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and say unto him, Thou art like a young lion of the nations, and thou art as a whale in the seas. And thou camest forth with thy rivers, and troublest the waters with thy feet. And thou, what does that say?
Which verse you on?
Oh, I'm on 2.
On
the
2?
ending of 2, latter part of 2.
Okay.
Thou troublest their rivers, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
3. Thou saith the Lord, thus saith the Lord God, I will therefore spread
floodeth.
I will therefore spread out my net over thee with a company of many people, and they shall bring thee up in my net. Then I will lead thee upon the land. I will cast thee forth upon the open field.
All right.
And will cause all the fowls of the heaven to remain upon thee. And I will fill the beasts of the whole earth with thee.
All right.
And I will lay thy flesh upon the mountains, and fill the valleys with thy height. I will also water with thy blood the land wherein thou swimmest, even to the mountains.
That's right.
And the rivers shall be full of thee.
See that? That's the Most High.
And when I shall put thee out, I will cover the heavens and make the stars thereof dark. I will cover the sun with a cloud, and the moon shall not give her light.
Now, y'all see where we're going? Y'all see where I'm going, right? Every time the Most High does this, something happens. Now, I don't know the history, you know, in the Pacific of all the eclipses that happened, but I guarantee if we can go back.
Well, the last one was in 1918.
Something happened during that time.
And there was one in 1776.
Now maybe they didn't, you know, tell us about it.
We told us nothing anyway.
The thing about it is something the Most High did something. I don't know whether he made them become a union or a state in 1776 when they got their independence or whatever. But anyway, the Most High was doing something in that time, because he had to punish his children who were in captivity over here.
But when we go back, guess what?
That's right.
He's undoing.
He's undoing what he have done.
Because it's going back.
That's right. Now let's keep on.
All the bright lights of heaven
Uh-huh.
will I make dark over thee,
Uh-huh.
and set darkness upon thy land,
Uh-huh.
saith the Lord.
That's
God.
right.
I will also vex the hearts of the many people,
Uh-huh.
when I shall bring thy destruction among the nations, into the countries which thou hast not known.
See that? See that? That's the Most High. But look at what I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to show you a picture of how the Most High works. Just because you don't see it right then doesn't mean that it's not transpiring.
That's right.
I gave the illustration about a woman being pregnant. From the first day that she gets pregnant to her last trimester, she's still pregnant. But it just hadn't came to what? Manifestation. But I'm telling you guys, something is going to transpire this coming Monday. And just because you don't see it happening right then, believe me, things are happening right now. Things are happening right now. Just look around you. All I ask you to do is be observed. Use observation. Look around you and just think about the word of the Most High, and you'll see little things happening.
Yep.
Now let's keep on.
Yea, I will make many people amazed at thee,
Huh?
and their kings shall be horribly afraid of thee.
Uh-huh.
When I shall banish my sword before them,
Uh-huh.
and they shall tremble at every moment.
Mm-hmm.
Every man of his own life,
That's right.
in the day that they fall.
That's right.
For thus saith the Lord God, the sword of the king of Babylon shall come upon
See that?
thee.
See that? Now, he put another nation upon Egypt. The king of Babylon. Who? Nebuchadnezzar?
Mm-hmm.
Put him on him.
Mm-hmm.
The Most High will cause these things to happen. That's why I keep on telling you guys. He says all through his word, I will cause this, I will cause that, I will cause this, I will cause that. That should tell you alone that he's doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing it all. Forget about the devil. Forget about that bullshit. The Most High is doing everything. Sit back and just watch the salvation
That's right.
of the Lord.
Oh yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Just sit back and just wait. If you heals, you don't have anything to worry about.
Israel should be somewhere relaxed.
The priest
This
and the
is
real
the
ain't worried about
best
nothing.
time
We ain't
that
worried
Israel
about
has
nothing.
had a long time. Y'all shouldn't be worried about going
We
and
ain't worried
doing
about
nothing, buying nothing,
Worried about
getting nothing. Get you some water and food in your house.
That's
I mean,
it.
you just don't know what might happen.
Yep.
But get you some way to light candles if you have to.
Yeah.
Whatever. Just be prepared for that. But y'all don't need to be worried about nothing.
Don't worry about fighting.
Ain't worried about a damn thing.
Don't worry about no. Don't worry about fighting. Leave the fighting to the Most
Buy
High.
plenty of popcorn though, cause you're gonna
Leave it to Him. He's the one that is gonna fight your battle.
Our Facebook family know what I'm talking about. We pop popcorn for every damn thing.
Well, let's keep
All
on.
right. By the sword of the mighty
Uh-huh.
will I cause thy multitude to fail,
Mm-hmm.
and tremble of the nation, and terrible the terrible of the nations, all of them, and they shall spoil the pomp of Egypt,
Uh-huh.
and all the multitude thereof shall be destroyed.
Uh-huh.
I will destroy also all the beasts thereof from beside the great waters. Neither shall the foot of man trouble them anymore. Whoa! And y'all know what that means? All them fucking pictures y'all see with them bastards killing God's giraffes and elephants and lions and
Yeah.
tigers, and they show them pictures. Them bitches is getting ready to pay. Oh. Neither shall the foot of man trouble them anymore, nor the hoofs of beasts trouble them. Then will I make their waters deep, and cause their rivers to run like oil,
Say it to Lord.
saith the Lord God. When I shall make the land of Egypt desolate.
See that? He said, when I should make the land desolate. Doesn't the land just become desolate on its own? Doesn't a famine come unless the Most High sends it? All these things are done by the Most High. Ain't nothing done by no damn devil or Satan. Satan does not do nothing but what the Most High tells him to do. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. We told you guys about over there in Daniel that the Most High says He ruleth in the inhabitants of earth, and also he ruleth all the armies in heaven.
All right.
He does what He want to do, when He wants to, and then to who He wants to do it. And we can just get that in our mind. I know you guys probably say, well, the priest said over and over, but see, I want you guys to understand this. And not only that, we got others that are coming pretty much every week or every day. So I have to instruct them, because they're coming in from out there and bringing in other stuff, and they so far behind us, it's pathetic. That's why I tell them all the time, go back and watch some videos, and then try to come up to where we are. But let's keep on.
And the country shall be desolate of whereof it was full. When I shall smite all them that dwell therein,
all of them.
then shall they know that I am the Lord.
See, everybody's gonna know when He comes back. Everybody gonna know who the Most High is. All this Jesus shit, y'all gonna be so ashamed. Keep on.
This is the lamentation wherewith they shall lament her. The daughters of the nation shall lament her. They shall lament for her, even for Egypt, and for all her multitudes, saith the Lord.
All of them. See, all America and all of her buddies, they could be lamenting for America, you know, that man out there in the water with a dress on.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, America, they gonna pay for what they did to the Most High.
See if that water walking does them any good.
Now let's look at we gonna I did want to show you one more, but for time's sake, we gonna just show you what the Most High says here in the book of Amos. Let's go to Amos, the 8th chapter, and let's read verses 7 through 12. Amos 8. And we're going to show you here about how the Most High darkened the sun and the moon. And we're going to show you what transpires after that and before that. Let's start with verses. What do I want? Let's start with verse 7.
Okay.
Let's do 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's do that.
The Lord hath sown by the excellency of Jacob. Surely I will never forget any of their words.
Oh, talking about His own people now. Keep on.
Shall not the land trouble for this? And tremble for this, and everyone mourn that dwelleth therein, and it shall rise up wholly as a flood, and it shall be cast out and drowned as by the flood of Egypt. And it shall come to pass.
See that?
In that day,
see that?
Saith the Lord God, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth in the clear day.
Now y'all see what's transpiring here? But look, every time He does that, he does something. He does something. He does not change His means of operation just because we have an eclipse Monday, and then you don't see anything transpire right then. That doesn't mean that things are not happening. You just don't see it.
Right after that, they got a feast coming up. What was that? Independence Day? Or no. Labor Day or Memorial Day?
Labor Day.
Right after the eclipse, they got some kind of thing coming up. Anyway,
let's keep on.
And I will turn your feast in the morning, and all your songs into lamentation.
See that? Where you was happy, I'm gonna make you sad.
Call him up.
See that?
Y'all ain't gonna be singing that no more. And I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins, and baldness upon every head.
And I will make
Get it.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead, man.
And I will make it as a morning of an only son,
Well,
and the end thereof as a bitter day. See that? A bitter day. Now,
doing that shit no more.
these are the things that transpire after you have an eclipse. It's right in the page. I ain't making up nothing. And let me say, behold, the day cometh, said the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land.
That's right.
Not a famine of bread or a thirst for water, but the hearing of the word of the Lord.
Uh-oh, y'all.
Huh?
Y'all better get all this in you can.
And see, my thing is this right here. I know that something transpired in 1776. I know some things took place back there. But I don't know that I can't pull up the history. But if I take my time and go back, I bet you I can find out exactly what transpired. But every time the Most High does an eclipse, baby, something takes place.
Happening.
Something's happening. Now let's keep on here.
We're gonna divide the north and the south again.
Let's do 12. Now look what he's saying here.
And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
His own people.
Question, Watchman.
His own people.
I got a question though. There's 85 billion folks on you, the tube.
Yep. So is.
God said they ain't gonna be able to find his word. How could that be?
It ain't but a few of us.
Because all of them think they know it.
All of them think they know it. All of them.
See, letting y'all know the Rib and the Watchman ain't gonna be on here after a while.
And it's only what? A little over 3,000. Of course, we got, several hundred hiding back in the shadows, you know what I mean? But that's all right.
Y'all just don't realize. Y'all better get this while it's getting this good, because the Watchman and the Rib won't be on here telling y'all all this goodness.
Something is going to transpire. Now let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 4. Let's look at verses 18. Now we can go to Deuteronomy chapter 4. Now we're going to show you what the Most High says for us not to do. He can talk about the moon and the sun and the stars and whatnot. Yeah, see, like I know a lot of them out there hollering about, what's your sign and the horoscope? This and the Most I say, don't mess with that. Don't mess with it. Now let's do Deuteronomy chapter 4. I did say that, right? Let's do 18 and 19.
All right, let me get down here.
Let's do that.
18 and 19. I think it come on. The likeness of anything that... Wait.
Can you go back up to 16 or 15?
You want 15?
Yeah, do that right there.
Take ye therefore a good heed unto yourselves. For ye saw no manner of similitude on the day that the Lord spake unto you in Horeb out of the midst of the fire. Okay,
now I'm gonna holler at the Christian for just a moment. Now, all y'all got these pictures of Jesus and got the cross and all that. The Most High said nobody never seen. Never seen. I mean, he said that the other people outside of Levi never seen him. Talking about the regular ones, that was, the children of Israel. They didn't. All it did was heard his voice. But now y'all got all these graven. Keep on reading.
Unless ye corrupt yourselves.
Y'all are corrupt.
And make ye graven images.
Y'all are corrupt. Y'all making graven images. And he plainly say, don't make none. Now keep
the similitude of any figure.
Any figure.
The likeness of male or female.
So what is Jesus?
Jesus! And then they got the picture of him and his mother, man.
Yes.
They got statuettes of all
that bullshit.
Things.
But you see right here, the Most High told his children, don't do that.
Male.
So apparently, y'all can't be of the Most High.
Thank you.
Y'all can't be.
Talking about another God.
Y'all got your own God. Let's keep on.
The likeness of any beast that is on the earth. The likeness of any winged fowl that flieth in the air.
Uh-huh.
The likeness of anything that creepeth on the ground.
Uh-huh.
The likeness of any fish that is in the water beneath the earth. And least thou lift up thine eyes unto heaven.
All you stargazers.
And when thou seest the sun and the moon
Uh-huh.
and the stars, even all the host of heaven, shouldest be driven to worship them.
Mm-hmm. See that? See that? And what?
To serve them,
Uh-huh.
which the Lord thy God hath divided unto all nations under the whole heaven.
See that? Everybody can see.
Sun worshipers.
Everybody can see the sun, the moon, the stars. Everybody can see that. Now let's keep on going. Now let's stay in that book. Let's go to Deuteronomy 17. 17. You want to read that? We're going to read from verses 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, let me get to it, honey.
Okay. You want me to read it?
Yeah, because I have to.
Okay, look what it says in Deuteronomy chapter 17, verses 1 to 4. It says, Thou shalt not sacrifice unto the Lord thy God any bullocks or sheep wherein is blemish, or any evil favorness, for that is an abomination unto the Lord thy God. If there be found among you wherein any of thy gates which the Lord thy God giveth thee a man or a woman that has wrought wickedness in the sight of the Lord thy God in transgression his covenant, and hath gone and served other gods and worshipped them, either the sun or the moon, or any of the host of heaven, when I have not which I have not commanded. See that? The Most High says that all y'all with
y'all
this,
in trouble with Jesus.
all y'all with this other bullshit, boy.
Y'all
Talking
in
about
trouble.
zodiac sign and all that bullshit, boy. The Most High is mad with y'all.
Do y'all remember? Just right quick, watch me. Do you remember? Some of y'all are old enough to know that back in the day, Israel was told that a rabbit's foot was lucky,
Sure was.
and then the next day, you know, rabbit's feet was on keychains.
Yeah,
And
on
then they had
everything.
them wearing rabbit coats and rabbit hats.
Yeah.
And do you know that you are not supposed to put the body of that dead carcass on you?
That's right.
You're not supposed to touch
Mhm.
it.
That's right.
And they
Israel.
had y'all carrying that
Sure
shit,
did.
rubbing a damn dead
Rabbit
rabbit's
foot.
foot.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all
And they
don't
knew.
remember how y'all been tricked.
They knew that we were supposed to
Wasn't
be
supposed to
touching that
touch
bullshit. And they put it right amongst us because we couldn't read the
Because
word.
we didn't know no
And we didn't know. And the Most High had us blind. But now you know. Now I'm going to read verse 4. It says, And it be told thee, and thou hast heard of it, and inquired diligently, and behold, it is true. And the thing certain that such abomination is wrought in Israel. Right there in the pages. Now let's keep on going, and let's go to 2 Kings. 2 Kings 23. Let's get there. 2 Kings 23. All right. 2 Kings 23. We're going to read a few verses out of there. 1 through 7. Got it? 2 Kings 23. Let's read verses 1 through 7.
And the king sent,
Uh-huh.
and they gathered unto him all the elders of Judah and Jerusalem.
His own people. Now, check out the Most High.
And the king went up into the house of the Lord.
Uh-huh.
And all the men of Judah and all the inhabitants of Jerusalem with him.
Uh-huh.
And the priests.
All right.
And the prophets.
Uh-huh.
And all the people, both small and great.
Uh-huh.
And he read in their ears
Uh-huh.
all the words of the book of the covenant, which was found in the
House of the Lord. Look at the Most High.
And the king stood by a pillar
Uh-huh.
and made a covenant before the Lord
Uh-huh.
to walk after the Lord
Uh-huh.
and to keep his commandments and his testimonies.
There you go. All right.
And his statutes
Uh-huh.
with all their heart and all their soul
Uh-huh.
to perform the words of this covenant that were written in
This book. All right.
And all the people stood to
the covenant.
covenant.
They agreed. All right. Let's keep on.
And the king commanded Hezekiah the high priest
Mm-hmm.
and the priests of the second order,
Uh-huh.
the keepers of the door, to bring forth out of the temple of the Lord all the vessels that were made
For Baal.
for Baal. Hold on, I gotta get up there. You gotta let me get the computer.
Take your time.
And for the grove.
Uh-huh.
And for all the host of heaven.
Mm-hmm.
And he banned them without Jerusalem in the fields of Kinron,
Uh-huh.
and carried the ashes of them unto Bethel.
Mm-hmm.
And he put down the idolatrous
Trust,
priests
mm-hmm.
whom the kings of Judah had ordained to burn incense in the high place in the cities of Judah and in the place around about Jerusalem. Them also that burned incense unto Baal,
All right.
to the sun,
Uh-huh.
and to the moon,
Uh-huh.
and to the planets, and to all the host of heaven.
All right. Keep on.
And he brought out the grove from the house of the Lord without Jerusalem unto the brook Kinron, and buried it
Burn.
and burned it at the brook Kinron,
And stop.
and stumped it small to powder, and cast the powder thereof upon the graves of the children of the people.
Verse 7.
And he brake down the houses of the Sodomites
Uh-huh. See that?
that were by the house of the Lord.
See that? The Sodomites. Right there next to them. I mean, boy, they don't get the Most High no respect at all. They don't. Keep on.
Where the women wove hangings for the grove.
All right.
Hangings for the grove.
All right. Now, y'all see all the ones that talking about their sign and what they call that? The horoscope.
The horoscope.
Yeah. Zodiac, all that bullshit. See, the Most High says he don't want his people fooling with that bullshit. But let's go here a little further here. I'm gonna close out here with Amos. Amos the 8th chapter. Let's go there real quick. Amos the 8th chapter. Now I'm gonna read this in for the Christians. Yeah. The Christians need to know this. They do. I mean, some may say, well, you know why y'all? Because they need to know that they've been bamboozled.
Yeah, there's some of our people, but they're going to die.
They've been-
Some of our people, too. It ain't
they've
going
been
to be the
tricked.
watchman didn't want them.
They've been
Because he
tricked.
telling them.
I'm gonna show you here now. You take it or leave it. It's up to you. Now let's look at Amos the 8th chapter. Let's read verses. Is that Amos the 8th chapter? Is that? Let's see. It's got to be in here. That's the one that I want. I can't find it. I can't find it right now, my brothers and sisters, but I'll give it to you in the next teaching.
It's the Amos 8, you said?
Yeah.
All right, Israel, we got you.
I got it right now, my brothers and sisters. Let's go to Amos 5.
It's 5.
Amos 5. Okay, now we can read it right now, verses 18 on down to verse 22. Now we can read it for the Christians here. Now let's look at this right now. Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Look what it says. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. See that all y'all hollering about, oh, you be glad when Jesus come back. Y'all don't know what y'all asking for. And the Most High is talking to his own children here. Because he gonna punish them. And y'all is outside the family. Look what he says here. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? You don't know. Y'all Christians don't know what y'all end is. Y'all think Jesus is y'all savior, but y'all don't have a clue.
Y'all don't have a clue.
Now look at the writing. It said the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Now let's keep on going here. As if a man died,
There ain't gonna be no joy.
flee from a lion, and a bear meet him. In other words, you run out of the hand of a lion and run right into a bear. Look what it says here. Or went into the house and learned and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
Well,
Y'all don't know what y'all asking for.
right.
Y'all don't. See, because y'all believe in this bullshit about Jesus. Y'all don't know. Y'all ass in trouble.
Y'all don't.
Now look here, let's read verse 20. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? Even very dark and no brightness in it. I despise your feast days. I will not smell in your solemn assembly. See that? The Most High is talking to his own children. Now, when he tells his own children this, what do you think about the ones that are outside? The Most High is ticked off with his own people. Now, look what he say. He said, though you offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offering of your fat beasts. Right in the pages. So y'all hollering about y'all be glad when Jesus come back. Y'all just don't know what y'all don't know what y'all asking for.
No, you won't.
So my brother and sister, we here a lot of Minimum.org. We wish that we have showed you guys, about the eclipse and what to look for, because something is going to transpire. And like I said, my brother and sister, just because you don't see it right away doesn't mean that it has not taken place.
Well, now.
And now you guys know that little by little.
It's little by little. It don't just come instantly. That's what.
Little by little.
Even when this stuff happened with Israel, with us going backwards, it was time progression.
Little by little. Little by little.
It was literally and little going back.
So my brothers and sisters, we here a lot of Minimum.org. We wish this has been a very informative teaching, and we thank you guys for allowing us to come into your homes, and we thank you guys for your very kind words, in our time.
We had a little technical difficulties there.
Yeah, and we just thank the Lord that we got things is working out pretty good. So we're gonna be here before you, brothers and sisters.
As long as the Most High allows.
As long as the Most High allows, we're not going anywhere. And we ask you guys to continually read and study and think about the reading, and we know that the Most High will give you clear understanding.
Y'all, for some of y'all who don't follow us on Facebook, lie to me no more. Y'all miss out on y'all's family and their comments. And sometimes y'all have this just makes our day. We go in and we got 4 sites, so you have to understand we can't comment. We would love to, but we'd be there. I mean, we would never go to sleep or get any rest. But our family, y'all, we're gonna have such a wonderful time when we all get together. God got some nuts in his family. I mean, I'm not gonna call anybody's name out, but I'm gonna just read to y'all a couple of things that we see. I wish I could read them all, but I know I can't. But we just had to post because Wednesday y'all's watchman accidentally hit a wrong button, and our daughter is not here to save us. We don't know too much about these computers and stuff, but we finally figured out what happened, and we talked to different people and the internet and all that, and we found out what we could do. So we got the video up and going for y'all. But we would go back and look at our Facebook page, and let me just read a few of them. I ain't gonna say too many of them, but somebody said, I'm here with my tongue hanging out like a hungry dog.
Wait on that word.
Wait patiently.
Wait on that word.
I about fell out when I saw that. I've seen so many comments. I mean, our family, y'all, we got some of the greatest people on this planet. It says we've been holding our breaths.
Waiting.
We about to have a heart attack. We can't wait to see you guys tonight. Always hungry for that word.
That's right.
I mean, it's so so much over here.
Wonderful.
Y'all just
I mean,
make
wonderful
our
comment.
day. You just,
Wonderful comment.
I mean, we worked so hard. I stayed up. So
Yeah.
that's why I be yawning. Because I was up all night trying to figure out how to get that
this
video
thing.
going.
Yeah.
How can I get it? But y'all hung in there. Y'all are just, I mean, some of us are long and I can't read them all.
And the
but
most
we
I-
got some beautiful y'all go on, if you get a chance, go on Facebook and see what your family's talking about. Because
Yep.
we have a wonderful time at LieToMeNoMore.org on
Yes,
Facebook.
sir. Yes, sir.
We're going to have a wonderful time when we
And
get
one thing
together.
about the Most High got it to you, didn't he?
He
Yes,
got it
sir.
to you.
He got it to you.
He got it to you.
And see, we gonna stay before you guys' faces until the Most High
Long
comes
as the
back.
Most High come. If he
That's
come,
right.
we coming, y'all.
That's
we
right.
told y'all. So we thank you for your wonderful comments and your patience
Yep.
with us, because
Yep.
we are just the two of us, and
Yep.
we do the best. We two old folks with computers, and we don't know what to do.
That's
That's why I
right.
be sitting up here. I be trying to use this one and bring up scriptures and stuff. I be all hitting the wrong thing, but we get it done.
That's right. One thing about it, we get it done.
We get it done.
So my brothers and sisters, until our Sabbath, shalom.
Shalom.